Man City near transfer agreement for £50 million star who has scored 18 goals in just 24 games this season, despite interest from Liverpool and Arsenal. Manchester City are progressing towards an agreement with Eintracht Frankfurt for forward Omar Marmoush. Mail Sport first revealed City's interest in December, and the Egypt international is eager for the move to go through to the Premier League champions. Frankfurt are reluctant sellers, particularly in the winter window, and had hoped to keep hold of the 25-year-old who has scored 18 goals in 24 appearances this season. Liverpool and Arsenal have also been following Marmoush but have not followed up their interest, and City are willing to pay around £50 million for a player who can play across the front line or behind the striker. City are looking to add 2 or 3 signings this window to breathe fresh life into Pep Guardiola's squad and increase competition. They want to add another midfielder and a centre-back, with talks having taken place over Lens £35M rated Uzbekistan international Abdulkadir Kuzanov, 20, and 18-year-old Jumabave Ik Freedong. Frankfurt denied any formal approach had been made by City for Marmoush last week, but Mail Sport sources understand informal talks are continuing and are expected to reach an agreement over the coming days. Marmoush is second in the Bundesliga scoring charts to Harry Kane and was a target for Nottingham Forest last summer. The German side are looking to qualify for the Champions League next season and are currently in 3rd place in the German top flight. As such, losing one of their key stars and the goals he brings could be a huge blow in that pursuit. City are expected to embark on a busy January transfer window as Guardiola looks to turn the champion season around, although the manager is keen not to let any of his core stars leave the club. Captain Kyle Walker and goalkeeper Ederson are the subject of interest from the Saudi Pro League, while question marks remain over Matheus Nunes and Jack Grealish. James McAtee remains a hot property across Europe, and Kevin De Bruyne has entered the final 6 months of his contract. City, though, want to keep the nucleus of Guardiola's team together for the time being, adding to that group rather than trading in and out over the next 4 weeks. Even if a selection of mainstays have underperformed, sales would, you suspect, arise as a result of a player making it known that they are desperate to leave and that the money on offer was then deemed appropriate. In that respect, there won't be much change to City's operation. But there is money available to spend, evidenced by healthy accounts published a few weeks ago, and sources told Mail Sport last month that Begiristain and Guardiola were keen to address 3 or 4 areas of concern, chiefly central midfield, at the back and a forward. There is a realization from the Premier League champions that purchasing the right targets will be no easy feat in the middle of a campaign. Looking specifically at the situations of Marmoush, Frankfurt are eager to cement a spot in next year's Champions League. Losing their shining light at this stage would prove a bitter pill. 15 of City's squad have suffered at least one fitness issue this term. Stefan Ortega, Rico Lewis, Ilkay Gundogan, Erling Haaland and Bernardo Silva, the only 5 to have remained injury-free.